Good morning, Guardians. TBL here to bring you guys your Destiny 2 weekly reset guide for the week of October 17th, 2017. No worries, Story just had to go off and do some big things somewhere else, so we're just covering for him this week. And we are here to detail the activities you're going to be getting into in the world of Destiny 2 this week. Now, first things first, the biggest thing to talk about is, of course, the Prestige version of the raid. That's going to be starting up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be nuts, but let's get on with the list. First up, your Flashpoint this week is on Titan. You'll need to complete public events there, which means you get to do that super fun Hive mission over and over and over again. And I'm not being sarcastic, I actually love the Hive public event. We've also got Call to Arms, where you need to win glory by participating in Crucible matches. And of course, don't forget to pick up your Titan maps from Cade 6 as well. And if you need it, we will be having a guide video coming out for where you can locate those as well. Moving on to the Nightfall this week, it is Exodus Crash. And I can hear the collective groan from the community right now. It's our favorite strike. Hopefully this time it'll be a little bit less broken. Modifiers are Prism, where your attacks matching the focused element deal increased damage. All other elemental damage is reduced. Kinetic and incoming damage is unaffected. The focused element will rotate periodically, and Time Warp Rings, where Vex time gates have appeared in the area. Pass through them to discharge temporal energy and extend the mission timer. And your 3 Nightfall challenges are Speed of Dark, where you need to complete the Nightfall with at least 5 minutes remaining. Unbroken, where you need to complete the Nightfall with fewer than 3 deaths. And finally, Faster Than Lightning, where as a fire team defeat 9 Shanks with melee attacks before defeating Thavix. Not too bad. Again, I hope the Nightfall is a little less broken this time around so people can actually make their way through it. Alright, moving on to the Leviathan raid. The order of encounters this week is Gauntlets first, then Dogs, then Baths, then finally Callus himself. And again, the Prestige raid will be launching tomorrow, Wednesday, October 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. If it's anything like Prestige Nightfalls, it's probably gonna be a doozy, so get your fire teams ready for that. Alright, let's move on over to the Eververse store. This week, everyone's favorite microtransaction merchants actually got a couple of interesting things. First up, the legendary emote is Confused. Yes, that old John Travolta meme. This one is coming at you straight out of Pulp Fiction, and I gotta say, I've been waiting for this one. It's gonna be the perfect sort of round-ending emote in Trials. After that, we've got the exotic 6-shooter, which is pretty nice. You line them up, you blast them down. Not too bad at all. You can pick up the legendary emote for about 700 Bright Dust, or the exotic one for about 3,250. After that, we've got a Sparrow. This legendary Sparrow is the Chronoglass, and it is very, very golden. Time is meaningless. Drive faster, says Shun Indo. This, of course, comes with a random mod and the Tune Drive, an improved propulsion unit that has received some specialist tuning. What that means, I have no clue. After that, we've got the Breakpoint Legendary Ship, an Echo-class refit designed by SRL legend Marcus Wren. Yay! We reference SRL. Maybe we'll be seeing it back in the game sometime soon. The exotic ship this week is Ariana's Revenge. This thing is coming with an interesting reflective recolor, kind of a neat little design pattern on there. But moving on from there, next up we've got the exotic ornament. And the first one is the Jade Countenance ornament for the Fighting Lion exotic. This ornament turns it nice and green, but doesn't make it good, so you might want to skip out for what I consider to be a much better ornament. The Future is Chrome for the Hardlight. Look at this thing. You're talking about a futuristic looking gun that can swap colors on the fly. Hardlight's already a super fun weapon. This makes it look cool too. And for 800 Bright Dust, that's really not a bad purchase at all. Future is Chrome might be what I spend mine on this week. Alright, for the Optimacy armor, this week we've got the helmet, the hood of Optimacy for you warlocks out there. Kind of makes you look like a shiny glimmer Vex, and the mods it's got for it are increased mobility and increased health recovery, of course. And as usual, this Optimacy stuff is pretty, but expensive. For the Ghost, we've got the Lambda Shell. It's very green, very neat. Of course, comes with some random mods and random setups. And then we've got the number 2 Ghost Shell for your standardized number 2 Ghost. And I guess it looks kinda neat, got an interesting color scheme there, and of course it comes with random mods as well. After that we've got our shaders, and first up this week we've got Vanguard Magnus Gloss, which kind of gives you a brighter palette of the Vanguard standard colors. I like what it does to the Warlock Iron Banner boots, gives them like this bluish silver kind of hue. After that we've got the Haka History Polish shader, which looks a bit more like the standard Haka colors. I guess you could call it a good overall fall colored shader. And finally, Dawn and Dusk, where if you want to be pink and purple, this is your go-to. Doesn't look too bad at all. And of course, last but not least, we've got our Fire Team medallions, which you can pick up for 50 bright dust. These make farming a little bit more worthwhile for you. But alright, Guardians, that is pretty much it for Tess Everest and pretty much it for your weekly reset guide for the week of October 17th, 2017. It's going to be a big week with the Prestige raid coming out, so get out in the world of Destiny and have some fun. That's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, I'm the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.